Hello, welcome back everybody. We have another 6,000 coins to get through. So let's go ahead and jump to another draft. So again, I'm doing quick drafts. I think it's a little cheaper. It lets us do more and learn the format a little better. And we have more time to actually analyze the cards. First thing I like to see is I like the Strategy Feaster. I think it's a really scary early, mid-late game draw into. The Sacrifice is a little scary for us. Scolding Administrator's a really good card for a black-white deck. We also have Elite Interceptor. Elite Interceptor is probably the best white common. You have Studious First Year. Homesickness. We have Group Project as well. We also have the Melancholic Poet. I'm liking the black-white. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 cards alone that fit into black-white. And then we have white-red that splashes into it. We can take the green source maybe. That lets us splash as well. I think take the Scolding Administrator and go from there. And then we have Dig Site Inventory. This is always a great common to get into. Make sure it enters exile target non-creature, non-land card from your graveyard until the end of your next turn. You may cast that card. This would be a good worthwhile splash in red. Splash in some red for a black-white deck. Go Mardu. And would give us a creature. Because I think the big thing is you need to make sure you have creatures before you start getting the payoffs for the Repartee. So yeah, I think we take the white-red card and maybe splash red for it. Here, I really like Rapier Wit. I still think Sneering Shade Rider's too slow, but he's done a lot for us a lot of times. I like the Rapier Wit though because it does replace itself. Harsh Annotation, I said before, I think it's probably the worst removal spell in the format because it gives them a 1 flyer, which is actually kind of hard to get rid of at times. Numerous Favor is really good too. I think take Rapier Wit, see where it goes from there. We could also go Leech Collector. But we're not getting a lot of life right now, but we could play into it. We'll take the Rapier Wit though. Social Snub's good. I don't like how it makes us sacrifice things unless we have enough tokens that we're sacrificing. There's a lot of red, blue-red in this pack. Maybe we should have gone looking at some blue-red cards. I'm going to take the Sneering Shade Rider. What's Elite Interceptor? This is by far the better card in the pack. Along with Shared Roots. But we're not really in green at all right now. We could definitely push into it. We're going to take the Elite Interceptor though. So another Social Snub. Rancorous Archaic. I kind of like that. I like it more than the Honor Bound Page, honestly. Because right now we're already going to have a minimum of 3 colors, so this will be a 5/5. This will get all of our colors going. Yeah, we'll take the Archaic. Graduation Day, that's 100% what we're grabbing here. Again, Social Snub, I think it's good, but it's rough sometimes to sacrifice your creatures. Ooh, Sundering Archaic. This is the one that helped me win our 6-3 game, one that we went before. Yeah, when this creature enters, exile target non-land permanent opponent controls mana value less than or equal to the number of colors mana spent to cast this creature. With that kind of wants me to really push towards a 5-color aggro deck. And just kind of try and ramp out. Be a little more aggressive, but also try and keep our colors going. We'll grab the Wilt in the Heat, I guess. I don't think we play it. Here, I guess we take the Biblioplex. Or no, we take Rapid Attack. Yeah. Because when our stuff dies, it'll let us draw cards. You take the Harsh Annotation, I guess. I don't think we play it, though. Quandrix Charm, we'll take that because we are possibly going to splash green for the ramp. I like Tackle Artist a lot. That's a worthwhile splash for a creature. I don't think we play Quantum Charm. I'm going to put it away for now. Stormcarved Coast. It doesn't have our main color, but it does let us splash the reds. Oh, but Achillean's Confidence. Well, this won't come back. Achillean's Confidence probably will. We take the coast, I guess. It's also a rare land. I like the Postmortem Professor because he does a lot of damage and stuff. This guy's really good too. He lets us get a lot of extra things going on. I do need to start taking lands more heavily, I think. We're taking the Form Necroscribe. This thing is really good top end. Like, whenever you cast an instant source spell, the target's creature, return target card from your graveyard to the battlefield. So literally, we can get our Archaics back. It'll be weaker. The Summon Archaic would be great to get back, because then we can put all of our creatures and stuff back to the bottom. Silver Quill Charm's great too. That will be a great pull around to get. That targets an opponent, not a Render Speechless. That is probably what we want here. How many creatures do we have? Yeah, we want the Render Speechless here. I think we can get rid of the Wilton Heat. Yeah. Do that. Here, wow, there's a lot of red. Damage came from this turn and practice does 3 damage up to 1 target creature or planeswalker. I like Seize the Spoils. Lets us get a treasure. Yeah, we'll do Seize the Spoils. Inkshape Demonstrator, I realize is actually a lot better than I thought it was going to be. Just for the sheer fact that it does get lifelink with its Reparte. So I think we take that. Dire Dreams is a really great card too. Just gives you a lot of free draw. So I'll grab that. Here, not really anything for us. We'll take the Archaic. We'll take the Helping Hand. I don't think we play it though. Requisition Raid we absolutely play. Masterful Flourish goes right into the deck. This doesn't target, but this is a really good way to end the game. Return the Favor. We'll go into our sideboard. We'll play the Seize the Spoils. We'll put it into our deck of possible cards. Oh my goodness. Thank goodness we pushed into the Silver Quill. 100% playing this. We don't have the tokens for it right now, but we're going to find it. We're going to figure something out. We have the Rancor Archaic. We have the Sundering Archaic. We have a decent amount of ways to pull things out of the grave. We even have the Helping Hand. That actually might make it more worth playing that. Okay. Unfortunately, Graduation Day probably won't come back, but that's fine. Abigail might. A Giant Response is a great card to have, and I'm okay with taking either of these. So we have a lot of good cards in here for black-white. Here, I don't think we take another off-color land. We could do Carol. Whenever one more cards leave your graveyard, Carol becomes prepared. We will have a good amount of cards leaving. Or do we just do Masterful Flourish? Well, I think we do Carol. I'm okay splashing the red for him. I think with that, though, we do... No, the Tackle Artist is too good. I really like Tackle Artist. He's really good. Yeah. Brain Freeze. Target player mills 3 cards. If you want to mill someone out, this is the card to do it with. I think... Oh, Graduation Day again. This is a choice. I think our main color is not green though, so it's risky to take him. We take Graduation Day. Here we take the Rapier Wit, I think. Another form Necroscribe. You gotta get 2 form Necroscribe is kind of a lot. I think take the Locust Spray. What's our creature count? 13 and 12. We do need to start cutting cards as well. We'll take the Masterful Flourish. Ascendant Dustspeaker. I like this one. We're taking the Rapier Wit. Masterful Flourish is great, but the fact that Rapier Wit replaces itself is like huge. There's another Masterful Flourish right there anyways. We'll just put... Actually, let's do the Zealous Lorecaster. We might do something with that. Wow, Sonar as well. Is there a world where we could play Sonar? We could search for our Render Speechless. We can search for our Killian. I don't think we play him, but we'll take him. And the Fractalize. And that. What's our Vault Progress at after this? We're gonna have to make a few cuts as well. We're at 88.1. Okay. I think we cut the Archaics. I don't think we're splashing enough for it to be worth it. The Stunning Archaic I think is still worthwhile to have. Just because it does let us put a lot of our things back. And I do think we do want the 3 reds just because we have a lot of reds in here. That's 2, 3, that's 4 red cards that need red, and Stunning Archaic wants red as well. So I think we do keep the red. And then this guy's good too because we have the blue for it. We just have to hope that we get the black and the white sources. We have no tutoring though, which is the big scary thing about having them. I think we'd cut the Dustspeaker and the Sneering. Maybe not the Sneering. I think Sneering is good enough. Maybe 1 Archaic. We keep 1 Archaic for a body to have. We have 16 non-creature spells. Let's do this. T:creature. What the heck? There we go. I don't think I need 3 Masterful Flourishes. Render Speechless is too good to not have. We could probably go down to 1 Seize the Spoils. Go down to Rapier Wit. I think get rid of the Rabbit Attack. Due to sacrifice additional cost to cast a spell, sacrifice a creature. Creatures you control gain indestructible on a turn. Put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control. This doesn't target anything, but it's really good to save our board if they try and play a board wipe or something. I think we get rid of the Locust Spray. It's only -1/-1. We have plenty of other things that target. Like this guy will target. Unfortunately, we didn't get the Abigail. I guess we should have taken it. But what did we pull? Oh no, we had the Silver Quill of the Disputant in there, I think. We'll try this. We're at 40 cards. Let's run this and see how it goes. We might cut down the red sources and go with a more streamlined white-black deck. Just super aggressive. But I have hope for this. So let's try it. What do you guys think? 7 wins today? I hope. That'd be great. The Virtuous with the Kefka icon. No white. We mulligan this. We can keep this. And we put away Duty Beyond Death. And hopefully we top deck a white source. Yeah, really hoping we top deck a white source now. Maybe I try and do too much. Maybe I need to make a smaller red splash. There's the white source. Do I play? I think I play the professor first. So, doesn't matter. We'll do this. Play a mountain next turn, play a Carol. Whenever one of our cards leave your graveyard, Carol becomes prepared. And then we cast him. Actually, that's kind of a wild combo. How did I notice that? Because we cast it. Does that work out? Does he re-prepare himself? Or does he unprepare before this ability goes off? Or is it... We'll see. We'll see what happens. Maybe we get the combo. That'd be cool. We don't have a lot of ways to trigger his prepared. Is there a big issue here? Definitely could have done a better job playing into that. He is already timing us out. What is going on here? You can swing in for 2 at least. I have no blockers. Okay, he plays the Grave Researcher. Great card. There's another Plains, but we're gonna play Carol. And we're not gonna swing. Honestly, maybe the professor here isn't as good. Well, he's a creature though, and we want our creatures. We need some bodies on the field. But yeah, exiling instant source is kind of rough, just because I'd like to bring back with our archaic. Although that's not the most likely thing. We'll see. He is taking his time here. Did he surveil? Okay, he's giving us the flyer. He's killing Carol. So unfortunately we don't get to test out the Necroscribe combo this game. Next turn we play the Render Speechless, make him discard something, and we give, I think, the Professor. No, we give it to Bird. No blocks. Yeah, we render Speechless, give it to the Bird so we can block the Inkling Mascot easier. Plains, render Speechless. You show me your hand. You get 2+1/+1 counters. Umbra's mana value. So we just don't play anything else for a minute until he uses this. We get rid of this one. He can't block. He can, but he doesn't have anything that will give this flying. But we don't want to just give him a free swing. So we do this. He gains us to life since he can't block anyways. And I should have swung anyways last turn. But he had the Grave Research, so he just died. This way at least he survives. He gets rid of the Arnon, okay. He top decked the land. That's good for us. Hopefully here we top deck another land or something so we can just play the mountain, discard the other. Well, actually we'd rather top deck a swamp or a plains, play that, discard the mountain, so we can play form Necroscribe next turn. We know everything in his hand right now. I think... do I take that trade? No. I don't think I do. He exiles our Postmortem Professor. That's almost as good. You know what? Let's do this. We're gonna seize the spoils, discard the mountain, create a treasure, get our Sundering Archaic, Elite Interceptor. I think we don't attack here. We're on the back foot. We need to just block them. Next turn, I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Basically, we hope we top deck a land so we can play the Sun Archaic for 4 and get rid of this guy. The Inkling Mascot's not too big of a threat right now, honestly. The Stone Dawson's kind of annoying. Or do we might just, I think we just block the Stone Dawson here. Well, 3, 10, 9, it'll bring us down to 8. Yeah, I think we have to block it. And then top deck land, hopefully. Requisition Raid. Destroy target artifact, destroy target enchantment, put a +1/+1 counter on each creature target player controls. So this doesn't target. So we do the Scolding Administrator. And then we Rejoiner. We'll tap the 4/3, I guess. It's gonna untap on its turn either way, but at least we make this bigger. No attacks. We just have to chump block here at this point. I think we chump block the 4/3, block the Inkling Mascot, and he gets an Inkling token. Okay, if he only blocks with the 4/3, I'm okay with that. Or not blocks, swings with the 4/3. He probably has something, but I can't afford to take that damage if we're gonna avoid it. Never mind, he doesn't have anything. He's trying to bluff. Okay, we can do 4 and get rid of the summon dromedary as an exile, so he doesn't get it back. Yeah, I think that's the move. Auto pay. Get rid of the dromedary. No attacks. I think we have to trade the Scolding Administrator at this point. And we can just get him back eventually. We'll go back to the bottom. Actually, we just play Inform Necroscribe and then hopefully top deck some of our sorceries and stuff. It'd be really cool if we top deck a destroy target artifact. If only this was target creature. Yikes, okay. We block him. I don't think we can afford to take the damage, so I think we just trade with both. As unfortunate as that is. Submit 0. Top deck the land. Perform Necroscribe. We can at least block his 2/2s, so we have some life left in us. Yikes, okay. That's game. There's 5. We're at 1. He has a flyer. We just lose. Well, you know, I shouldn't have played this guy. Yeah, I could have got better. Yeah, it would have been better if I didn't play him and then I just rejoined her. No blocks. We just lose. Good game. Okay, I'm seeing some of the patterns. I think we get rid of Tackle Artist. Tackle Artist is not what we want here. So we definitely want a smaller splash in red. I like the Seize the Spoils. Seize the Spoils fine. Before this deck, he is too expensive. I think we either take Helping Hand, Rapier Wit. We're low on creatures though, is the biggest concern here. We don't have a lot of cheap creatures. And I think we can do this. Not do this. No, because we still have a lot of it's 3 red cards, so I think we do need 4 red along with these archaics. I do like Sonar, but he means that we have to splash more blue, so that's a bad idea. So no, we don't do that. We keep it how it is, play again. I think this is the best deck we can make with our draft. I maybe could have gone red-white more and focused more on Lorehold rather than Silver Quill. But I saw the bird and I was like, yep, that's just, I'm so glad I picked it. So maybe I did commit too soon. I committed too hard maybe and didn't look around for the best cards in the pack. But here we are against Dexter's with the new Delian Fell icon. This is not keepable. We're doing nothing. We're not interacting with the board at all. So we mulligan. This is keepable. We draw. We have no repartee effects or anything, but we'd rather just play the Elite Interceptor. Call it good. We have no black mana either, so that could be a problem. Elite Interceptor. He's probably just gonna Studious Rampant Growth this turn. Yep, as I figured. We then play the Mountain, swing. He's tapped out, so if he doesn't block, I'm okay with. Okay, he doesn't swing. Makes sense. We're gonna swing though. See if he blocks. He does not. We're then gonna rejoinder on tap our Elite Interceptor. And we get a swamp. Look at that. That means we got a 3 on a Rancorous Archaic. And we have all of our colors. He plays a Quick Study. He still doesn't swing or anything. Oh, look at that. There's a Sundering Archaic. Okay. Yeah, no, I think we hold off on that. We just end the turn. Stop him from attacking with anything this turn. If he plays... If you put a counter on this creature. So he's not doing that this turn, luckily. And this has Ward 2, so it's hard to target that. We'll go to my turn. Another land. Okay, so we have a Rancorous Archaic. Well, no attacks here. And I think we just trade with the Fractal Tender if he attacks with it. We don't trade, obviously. It's a chump block. Or 2. So I can't target with the Sundering Archaic's removal. So I think what I do is I just block the Studious first year. And play the Necroscribe as soon as I can. Next turn we're playing the Rancorous Archaic for sure. And then we can get the Necroscribe out as soon as we can as well. Resolve that. He's got a 5/5 on field now. That's never good. Now we can just tap out though. We go to blockers. Pass the damage. He's going to make a 3/3 fractal now. This is bad for us. We'll pay for 3, so he's going to be a 5/5 himself with trample. We need to get rid of this Fractal Tender as soon as possible. Somehow, some way. Sundering Archaic can't get rid of it. It's a 5-drop anyway, so we don't have 5 colors of mana. Unless we top deck our blue-red land and then seize spoils on top of it. Which is very likely. Orisa, good card. Especially when you do it for 2. Do I take the 9 here? Terrafractal. That's 10. Yikes. Yeah, we're just gonna trade our 5/5s here. It's bad for me. Okay. We're gonna Necroscribe first. And hopefully we can hold our own for a turn. If we can get through this turn, I think we can figure it out. We definitely bring back the Rancorous Archaic and then render Speechless. Do we have enough of that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we have enough. So we Rapier Wit, tap the Terrafractal because it's a flyer. And then render Speechless. Jeez. He just has too many creatures. He's getting... I'm too slow. No blocks. I can't afford to lose this guy if I want to do anything here. I can't do that because then I can't do all of it. But I think I need to even keep up damage-wise. This does let us draw a card, so maybe we top deck a land. We tap a creature here and put a stun counter on it. No, not that. It has so many... I guess... Yeah, the Terrafractal. We bring back our Elite Interceptor. This way we can then... No, we'll do this. We'll swing for 6. See what he blocks with. Lower his creature count. Because if he does block, we can Masterful Flourish, give it indestructible, and we still have the mana to Rejoinder. So he does try and block. Does he try and block to kill, or is he just chump block? He just chump blocks. Now I have one creature in the graveyard, so yeah, that's not worth casting both. We then Rejoinder here. We'll give it to Elite Interceptor. That might be wrong. Play the Plains. We're going to give everything +1/+1. I think we chump block the Fractal Tender here. We can do that. We trade with his Fractals. Or do we just give up our Necroscribe in the first place? That might... Yeah, I should have given the Necroscribe the +1/+1 counter. That's not what I like to see. We're just dead. We have to block the 7 if... We're still dead, I think. 3, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Okay. The archaics are too slow. They're too expensive. They're not helping us enough. Or at least the reach one isn't. I still see potential in this one. Although I'd rather... Yeah, no, let's get rid of it. Locust Spray. Harsh Annotation. Let's try that. This has not been a good draft at all. Yeah, I think I got tunnel vision too far into the black-white. I probably should have been white-red in hindsight. But can't do anything about it now. We have what we have. And I probably should have tried to push the archaics as much as I did. The archaics are the one thing that's... I think the archaic is really good. Yes, it's a lot of work, and maybe I should try to push for green sooner. Just because green tends to be really strong in general for some reason. Can't keep this. We have no white. We can keep this. We have all of our colors. And we have the Silver Quill Disputant. Keep 6. We'll put away the Duty Beyond Death. Play a Plains into a Swamp. Hold up a Harsh Annotation for something scary. Turn 4, we have Silver Quill the Disputant. Elite Interceptor. That's always great to see. I don't want to use a Harsh Annotation on that. He can draw the card. The form Necroscribe is great though with the Elite Interceptor. If I could have more of those in this draft, that would have been amazing. I do kind of want to try and play around the Carol and the form Necroscribe now though. Test that out a bit. Pass the damage. And he's going to untap the Elite Interceptor, I assume. Yep. Exactly what I would do. We do need to top deck something we can play here. I mean, that works. Let's see if it's enough. We still do need 4 lands. Yeah, 2-land hand is definitely really rough. But I didn't want to go down again. Top deck the land. I'm going to... I'll hold. If he swings, I think I'll kill it. But right now I'm okay holding. I think. Eternal Student. Pass. He decides to not attack. Okay, that's good for us. So we play Silver Quill. We don't attack. And he plays his Harsh Annotation. That's cool. So he can get it back in as soon as we top deck lands 2 turns in a row. We block here. I think we just chump here and take the 3. Next turn we can Inkshake Demonstrator. I think we actually no. I think we do need a Harsh Annotation to Spirit Call Enthusiast now. That's rough. Play that. It's 1 mana. I really want to Inkshake Demonstrator, but if I do that, then I can't Harsh Annotation. I have enough to survive a turn. I'm gonna risk it. If we top deck the land, I will play the Necroscribe. I'll be greedy. It is probably too greedy to play that, but maybe this Demonstrator is the trap too. I thought it might be a good one just because it has lifelink stuff and just lets you keep up. But we just need to go fast. We'll block here. Nothing's gonna happen. We take 8. But now if we play the Necroscribe, we have 2 blockers. We can block both. I trade here. I think I just accept that. We then take 6, assuming he has nothing in hand. We can't afford that. Screw it. I'm gonna play the Reckless game. We need to play dangerously here if we want to try and catch up. Because if we just destroy something, we're not gonna get anything ahead. He has 1 mana. So he gets something flying with the Honorbound Page. He gives it to his Eternal Student. We block here. We block here. Get rid of his creatures. That's 8 damage still. Yeah, I guess I should have. Yep. Okay. I don't think even playing the Harsh Annotation, killing something would have saved us, but well, no, it wouldn't have, because we would have been down a blocker, and he still would have done that. Yeah, we still would have died. There was nothing to do there. We could have maybe removed things earlier. We'll open this up and see what we get here. Deathcap Glade, okay. Requisition Raid, Prismari Charm, Essence Scatter. That's all pretty good. Well, hope you all enjoyed. Thank you all for watching. Sorry it wasn't the best show of things, but things happen. What's the daily deal today? Is this something worthwhile? Not really, no. Okay. Yep, thank you all for watching. Have a great day. Bye!